abs are what most people aim for. If you have abs, it really finishes off your physique and makes you look a lot leaner. Most people on their fitness journey really want a six-pack. However, this means that creators can capitalize on this. They can sense your desperation, hence videos such as get abs in 2 weeks. These sort of titles do well, get clicks, because people want things quickly. So that's why there are a lot of myths. There are so many myths about getting abs. It's probably the one part of the body, as well as your booty, where you hear so many things which are just not true. So here are 4 common myths about getting abs. Don't worry, I'm actually gonna tell you how you can get them and how you can get rid of that stubborn belly fat. Because I know especially for women, that is an area that you really wanna get rid of the fat. The first thing I'm hearing that's a massive myth about your abs is that you just need to train abs. I myself did this at the beginning of my fitness journey. I would sit in my room and just do crunches. I'd just do crunches all evening and then wake up and look at my belly and be like, where's my six-pack at? You can't just train abs, because to get a six-pack, to get those abs, to have a toned stomach, your body fat percentage has to be low. So it's about your diet. It's about how many calories you're taking in. And this means consuming less calories than you are burning. So you either need to eat less amount of food or you need to be more active, doing more cardio. The problem I had is, yes, I was doing these crunches every night, but I had fat. I had fat that was covering my stomach, and you can't spot that place. You can't make that fat remove just from your belly by doing crunches. It doesn't work like that. The second myth, and this one properly pisses me off, is that specific food groups are the reason you don't have abs. The most common one is carbs. You'll hear people saying, I need to cut carbs from my diet because I can't see my abs. People eat too much food and then blame it on a specific food group. Eat every single food group, but not too much of it. You just need to be in a deficit. Number 3, that you need to train abs every day. I again used to do this, so I got past the point of just doing crunches in my bedroom. I then started working out more. I started working out different muscle groups, but still, every workout would end with me doing abs. Spot reduction is a myth, so you can't burn the fat on your stomach just because you're working out your abs every day. You need to have a low enough body fat percentage. And you can also work out your core in so many different ways. So a great way to do this is compound movements. So compound movements are working multiple muscle groups at the same time. So a great example of this is squatting. If you're doing a squat and you're actually focusing on your core, you're activating your abs, you will find that you're working out your abdominals more than you probably would in a full core workout. When I look back on my fitness journey and look at these little crunches I was doing in my bedroom, I didn't have the right technique for those. I was literally just folding my body in half, and it just didn't work. Now, if I'm squatting, I'm activating my abs, you'll find that six-pack will come about a lot quicker. I went like this because I don't exactly have a six-pack yet. Number 4, the final myth about gaining your six-pack is fasting. I so often hear people saying, if you fast, you will find that your abs will show really quickly. I actually have nothing against fasting. If you want to fast, go for it. But it will not mean that you're losing weight because you're fasting. The reason you're losing weight is because you're probably eating less food. However, I know a lot of cases where people are eating more food because you have a set time period that you can eat in, which means you look at your watch and you're like, oh my God, I only have 10 minutes left, and you start shoveling food down your throat. It depends what kind of person you are. If you're all right with that, like I quite like not eating until about 11 o'clock because I like focusing in the morning, and when I'm hungry, I can really focus. And then once I eat, I can start my day, and I stop eating whenever I want. But I do know some people that physically cannot fast because they're just binge. So fasting, it will not mean that you get abs. None of the above will mean you get abs. What will is a calorie deficit, activating your abs when you're lifting, and also doing a core workout. I do, I'd say, 2 core workouts a week just to sort of use those muscles a little bit more. There's no harm in it, but you will find you're using those muscles when you're lifting. The final thing, and this one's a little bit depressing, is your genetics. Your genes will have an impact on how quickly your six-pack, your abs will show. So some people naturally just have great genes and they lose a bit of weight, their body fat percentage comes down a little bit, and you can start to see the abs so beautifully. Others, you really have to work for it, and there's nothing you can do about that. That's just how it works. So there are a lot of myths out there. There are a lot of people capitalizing on the fact that all of you want a six-pack, but hopefully I've destroyed all those myths and I've made you realize that yes, you can get abs, but long term and focusing on the things that I've mentioned. If you found this video useful at all, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.